welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Cassidy. I make story times about my life. That notification bell, you'll be notified every time I make a new video, which is 4 days a week. Also, all my other social media will be linked down below in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, join the C Squad because we're pretty cool. And that being said, let's jump right into this video. I'm gonna try to make this video not that long, but it's probably gonna be long, so grab a snack, grab some tea, grab some coffee, whatever, and yeah, let's jump into the story time. So, I used to work in customer service. I worked at, I don't want to say the name of the place, but I worked in a clothing type store. We didn't just sell clothes, we sold other things as well. So I worked there for about 2 years, and this happened about 4 years ago. So this was one of my first jobs. So it was just fresh out of school, and yeah, just like my first job ever. And we would have people do deliveries, so deliver stuff to our store. And yeah, we had this one delivery man who is my stalker. I don't even know what to call him. I kind of want to call him Todd, so we'll just call him Todd. So Todd used to do deliveries to our store every Monday, and I thought Todd was just a really nice guy. He was in his mid-40s, so he was older. He was just like a really nice guy. You know, he would have small chat with us, some of the employees. He'd definitely have small chat with me. Super nice guy. He would just deliver our stuff and it would just be all good. But things started to get a little weird. Sometimes when I was by myself and he was doing a delivery and we were in the back unloading, he would, you know, ask me some personal questions. He would ask if I was single, married, have any kids, and I remember telling him that I was single, and yeah, no, I told him I was single, and you know, I just thought he just kind of wanted to get to know me a little bit. I really didn't think anything of it, but it was just such a weird question to ask somebody that you don't know. But yeah, I didn't think anything of it, and then he started asking questions, like just weird questions, like where I live, where I went to school, if I live on my own, and just personal questions. I didn't kind of just change the subject right away, like just like, oh, haha, I gotta get back to work. And I thought that was really weird, but again, I didn't think of anything of it. I really didn't. I was just like, whatever, he's probably just curious. So then the next week rolled around and he came back to do another delivery because we would get deliveries once a week. And he was our only delivery person, so I guess he was just hired to do our location. I went back to help unload and I saw Todd again, and of course I said, hi Todd, how are you doing? And you know, have small talk again. And things started to get a little bit weird. I would help him unload, but one of the boxes was super heavy and I couldn't carry it. So Todd ended up carrying it in, and I ended up grabbing a smaller box. And as we were carrying the boxes in, he proceeded to tell me how sexy I look today. That freaked me out so much, considering that he was in his 40s and I was like 18 at the time, 18 or 19 at the time. I was young and definitely creeped out by a 40-year-old telling me I looked sexy. I always laugh to make light of situations, so I just started to laugh and didn't think anything of it and just kind of moved on. I ended up telling my coworkers what he said to me, and they're like, that is so scary, Cassidy, like that's kind of creepy. But they laughed, they thought it was funny, and they kind of joked about it, saying, oh, like creepy old man calling Cassidy sexy, that's kind of funny. But of course it was just like the joke of work was that. So of course I didn't think anything of it and just whatever. The next couple weeks more things started happening to the point where I told my boss I didn't feel comfortable working on the days that he would do his deliveries. At one point, he grabbed me by the arm and said, hey, like, we should go out on a date. And I froze up and was like, oh my God, what do I do? And yeah, he grabbed me by my arm and told me that we should go on a date. Just waiting after he did the delivery and coming back in his car and watching me leave work. So I caught him on a few instances where when I was off my shift, he would watch me leave work. So I had my mom pick me up and I noticed a blue Jetta in the parking lot, and Todd was in the blue Jetta and he was watching me. And at that point I freaked out. I called my manager and said, I do not want to work when he's doing deliveries. I feel like as though he is stalking me and I do not feel comfortable working when he is here. So of course my boss really was like, oh my God, okay, so we won't have you work on those days. And she also filed a complaint within the company that does the deliveries. So all was good for a couple weeks after that, until one of my coworkers called in sick and needed someone to come in on the day that Todd does deliveries. And of course I took it of it. I was like, whatever. So of course I saw Todd, and first thing he said to me is, why don't I see you anymore? Like, why don't you work on these days that I come? And I told him just my schedule changed and I'm just here to cover a shift today. And then he told me he watches me and, you know, he specifically waits till I'm done my shift to watch me leave. And he's like, if you ever need a ride, I can always give you a ride. And it just got really creepy. Like, that was really creepy, saying that he watches me when I leave work. So I finished my shift. I told my manager, I'm like, listen, like, he is starting to creep me out again. Like, he's saying he watches me. My manager did not take that lightly. She filed another complaint. She also said when my shift's over, someone has to walk me to my ride to make sure I get out of the store safely. And this actually got so serious where the police almost had to get involved. Todd ended up getting fired, just filed so many complaints, and he ended up getting fired. So we had a new delivery person. So I ended up going back to my regular shift work. But it didn't end there. So I've caught Todd on numerous occasions in his blue Jetta waiting for me outside of work. It got so bad to the point where the guy I was seeing at the time who picked me up actually went over to the car and yelled at him and said, why are you here? Why are you harassing my girlfriend? And his response was, I'm just in love with her. And I swear my boyfriend at the time was gonna like beat the heck out of him. But instead, like, just said, okay, well, if you come back here and you watch her, like, the police will be called. So with all this going on, I decided the best thing for me to do was to quit my job and go somewhere else. So that's exactly what I did. I ended up quitting my job. I actually went back to school and yeah, I just moved on from that job. And the story doesn't stop there, because recently I got a call from an unknown number. I don't usually answer to unknown calls, but when I answered the phone, of course, guess who was on the other line? Todd, how are you? I instantly hung up the phone, and yeah, I blocked the number. And so far, I haven't heard anything else from him, but I've had some weird things happen. Fine for about a year. Off and on, I would get random text messages here and there. I don't know if it was him. I personally just block the numbers and the calls that he sends. So I got that call about months ago. I haven't thought anything of it. I just blocked the number and moved on. So about a month ago, also, I wanted to add in, about a month ago, I do not know if this was him or not, but I was at the dog park and a blue Jetta pulled up and was like watching me and stayed there until I left the park. So I don't know, but very, very creepy. I don't know if it was him because I couldn't really get a glimpse if it was him or not. But yeah, it's quite interesting. I get random text messages. Like I said, I don't know if it's him. It could be spam. I only remember that one phone call I got 6 months ago from him on a like unknown number. So that was pretty scary. Yeah. I swear, like, I attract weird, I can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, literally, I don't know what it is, but I attract weird things that happen to me. This is not something to laugh about. This is pretty serious, but I don't even know. Like, I just, I feel like I feel like sharing this with the world. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I just enjoy making these videos for you guys. If any more comes out of this, here to share it with you guys. I love you guys so much, and I really enjoy making these videos. And if you somehow ended up on this video, welcome to the C Squad. It's very nice to have you here. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.